Keep your distance, Echo. Keep your distance, Echo. Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was, we're at your mercy. Will you end us? Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Old Bridget says you are one to trust. Keep your distance, Echo. Your spell is enticing. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. The vampire hunter will never find us. Old Bridget says you are one to trust. We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone...
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward...
Do you take pleasure in causing...
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to...
So you desire to stay?
Yes, I'm with my own kind, but...
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you...
Questions.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadow...
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And
What makes you...
It whispered your name, Doctor.
Questions about me?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. Let me rest now. No more words. Please.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered.
Get to know us. Spend time with us.
Why do you live here?
Live. Hit
What are you hiding from?
from the guilt, the shame, from the hunters.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far...
We are the sewer skulls. This is our domain.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most...
True.
You were once someone else.
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing.
For how long have you been...
Skulls have been hiding under London since...
Where did you hide?
We claimed ancient tunnels.
What manner of creature is Harriet?
I really don't know. I'm not
What is a skull, in fact?
the progeny of a vampire.
You mentioned that vampire blood
The vampire's sweet blood.
I thank you for your time.
Your kindness has been ample payment.
Thank you, old...
No more questions, Dr. Reed.
You're spared, Gentiles. We're at your mercy.
Old Bridget
Will you
said
ever
you are one to trust.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed, one and all, and he's determined to save us.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and...
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life.
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things...
These are terrible times. Only though...
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see that...
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This...
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most
That's precisely the reason I brought her here.
Who is this old...
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know...
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You can't...
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. How old...
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day, I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found, and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. Good evening, Mr. Throg.
Dr. Reed, can I...
Did you see what happened?
Actually, yes.
Why is it that you...
You didn't see it. He was dead before...
Who could have...
Who? Well, a vampire, of course.
Do you need my med...
I appreciate your concern.
Goodbye.
You again?
Giselle, I know you...
He provided a roof for me and my sister.
Why is that? You speak of strikes, and...
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your...
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses.
Isn't the...
A few nights back, I lost the money
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform.
Giselle.
After our father died, Mother...
Hell.
The three of us were exhausted and desperate.
You should talk.
I don't want to talk about that. It was you...
Did you see what...
No, I didn't.
Really?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you will.
Do you need...
No, thank...
Well,
Glad to see you again.
Lottie.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily...
That's quite a step.
Mother was very ill.
Giselle is the only fam...
Sometimes word...
Perhaps your sister is not a...
I know that.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to...
You saw nothing at all?
No. I told you.
A woman scream.
Of course. It was terrifying.
Do you need...
I'm fine.
Goodbye, Miss... I know this brooch. This is my mother's. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district.
This is no place for a gentleman. It's one of them! Die, beast! You leech! Back to the bloody grave! Oh, they're back in. Over there! Die, vermin!
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Go back home in each spot! Filthy piece of shit! It's a leech! Hit it! Look lively! It's on to us! I shall fear...
I can't believe I'm doing this. The marks on this woman's neck were made... This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Only a golden what? Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. It's locked.
Good point. How's that? We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by—
Die, vermin!
This is... despicable.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked, all right.
Someone help me!
Come to me.
have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal, not for our poisonous kiss, not even for the lies you tell yourself. No, it's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Slayer! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Abomination! Come to me, Jonathan. You've killed me, brother! What have you done? You left me to rot in this grave! You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind! You're a monster! Rest in peace, monster. Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. You left me to rot in this grave! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Abomination! What have you done? Come to me, Jonathan. done? Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet brother. Come to me. Rest in peace, monster. Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me! What have you done?
to us! No rest for the wicked!
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barry.
Good evening.
Change.
Goodbye, miss. Good evening. I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
I'm cheap.
Get them weapons ready! We found one! Stop! Vampire! We'll crush this beast! Watch out! The beast! Remember your power! He's dead!
I cannot enter.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Back to the shadows! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
fancy clothes? This one's a top! Stupid beast! Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin. For now, everything seems under control.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again.
Can I see...
As long as you have...
Good evening.
Hello again.
Have you...
Rumour has it he's died.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
You...
Have you...
It used to be a safe...
Goodbye. Good e-
Hello again.
Can I offer you...
I'm fine.
Goodbye.
Good. Yeah.
You tricked me good, Doctor. Tell me, who will take the blame for your murders now that I'm dead?
Hello, boy. Did I scare you?
No, it's just...
Well, I won't.
My name is Rufus.
Are you alone?
I don't have...
So you have no home?
No. I mean, yes.
We're all...
I've known worse. I'm not all alone.
Why do you think she's so...
I can't say, sir.
Rufus, tell me what you...
Seymour, he just scares me.
You mean his brutality is infamous?
Yes, sir. How someone like that can be...
Maybe?
If so,
what do you mean?
It passes across...
Heard anything?
I rarely go near there.
What can you...
It's all about
Why do
they call me...
Have you ever... What do you do?
I listen to...
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work.
What do people...
Things have been...
Do you need help?
A real doc...
A real...
I don't know what to say.
What do you...
I listen to the...
So long, Good evening, madam.
Why?
I work at the...
Oh, the Spanish flu.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam.
It's Mrs. Fishburne. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days. Gentlemen are easy
It's
targets.
locked, all right.
So you have questions about...
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just...
How is life?
Life has always been hard in the East End.
Do you think the increase in...
Don't know, but it's most likely...
Violence has always fed on...
And selfishness is their rotten fruit.
May I ask what you do?
Since my husband died, I worked at the...
Did your husband...
Oh no, my Jack was a docker.
How do you pay...
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad.
The orphan that...
You mean Rufus?
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten.
Do you have any news?
I heard you can't go there anymore unless...
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people.
One night, he told me straight...
Why did he confess?
No. I guess he wa...
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crime.
I can't report my own son.
Burden?
They'd hang him for sure. If someone ever found the courage...
Tell me about these demons.
Seymour used to be such a happy child.
All men and women are born innocent, Mr.
Do you think he can be cured?
Science has only just begun.
There ain't no hope, then.
Goodbye, Miss...
What can I do?
Goodbye, Miss... Evening,
Evening, Mr.
Do you need help?
No, thanks.
So long.
Best be moving on.
What on earth happened here?
Stop it! Die, vermin!
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Get them weapons ready! A leech! Want some of this?
Giselle's stolen money. Pretty well nice sum, time efficiency.